Last week on Black Saturday, which is one of the days of Holy Week in my country, Joe White and I dropped by this very nice outdoor place that is located outside of Naga City just for a change in scenery. We drove about 10 to 15 minutes to get to the small riverside town of Camaligan, and they have a very nice river park. We got here before 5 p.m. and it opens at 5, but people are already here, mostly staff that have to prepare the food stalls for opening for the evening, and people who are like us who want to drop by early before everyone else gets here. And here it is, just a nicely paved, mostly straight line of small food stalls and benches that face the river. This river here is the Bicol River, which is the eighth largest river in my country, which is over, well, 90 kilometers long. The river begins at Lake Bato and ends at San Miguel Bay. There is a large fish sculpture over there that we will go to. My twin cousin Michelle has always lived here in Camaligan with her family, and I used to spend a lot of time in her house when I was in high school. And at that time, this area was not developed yet. It was just a river, no river park, and no bridge. And there has been a bridge for the last couple of years here, and even a floating restaurant. However, during the series of typhoons and storms in our area last November and December, the bridge was destroyed. It has been rebuilt, and here we are going to cross it now. I'm usually afraid of heights. I actually haven't always been afraid of heights. I only started being afraid of heights in 2015 when I had a major sickness, both physiological and psychological, and the fear of heights that started then never left. But if the bottom is a body of water, I am not afraid. The larger the body of water, the less afraid I am because I can swim. So I knew I could do this. Joe White was just behind me. And by the way, this is a suspension bridge for pedestrians. And here is the other side. This is not Camaligan anymore. This is the town of Gainza. So a lot of people are benefiting from this bridge, people from two different towns. And And here we are inside that large fish sculpture that we saw earlier from across the river. And over there is the Camaligan River Park. And here we are back on the Camaligan side of the bridge at the Camaligan River Park. We tried out some of the food. I basically just sat on the bench while Jawide went around and got food for us. This is a rice-based hot pudding, and the sauce is a little bit spicy. And this is called sushi rice. It's just the contents of sushi rolls, but instead of in the form of rolls, they are spread out in this pan, and the seafood and the other ingredients are spread over a layer of rice. And then we also tried out the shawarma, which I forgot to take a video of before we started eating it. And this is already halfway eaten through. Shawarma is a wrap that has beef in it, and all these other things like vegetables. Plus, there is melted cheese in here and garlic sauce. And then we also have these fish sticks, which I thought would taste like ordinary fish balls, but it didn't. They were actually quite nice. It also comes with a sauce. And before 6 o'clock in the evening, the lights were turned on, and they are very pretty. After a while, more and more people started to come, and that's when Jawide and I decided to leave because we were not sure that physical distancing could be observed here. But before we left, I took a video of the street. This is one of Camaligan's main streets, I believe, the street where their municipal hall is. It's really a very nice place. Jawide also bought this corn for the road. It was nice being here, even if just for an hour. Long-term isolation requirements because of the pandemic is life-saving, physiologically speaking, but it is not very good for mental health. It's okay to go out actually, but not very often. and only to places that are open air and where the sun shines every day, because the COVID-19 virus cannot thrive under the sun. But don't stay too long, and wear a face mask and observe physical distancing. I really hope we see the end of this pandemic soon.